All right, dyslexic genius here. What I'm going to talk about is the operation of a Brunswick and a few things about that. And they're really nice machines. And they play a 78 record, thin one. They play an Edison Diamond disc, the thick one. And these are fun. So let me show you how to operate this. We're going to do the 78 side first. So I'm going to put a 78 record onto the Brunswick. And some people get confused with these. These machines, the tone arm moves back and forth like this. Telescopes. So we want to play the 78 RPM record. What I'm going to show you first is you're going to bring the tone arm over here. And you see here, if the needle was in, it's almost in line with the center spindle hole. And this is how all phonographs have to be. So we're going to have that there. We're going to take the reproducer. This reproducer pivots this way, and then it's going to pivot back this way to help you insert your 78 RPM needle, or the phonograph needle, as it's known. And you want to put the pointy end out. And yes, I have made that mistake of putting the flat end out when I'm in a hurry. So you're going to insert your needle. Tighten this down and just give it a little click. Now you're going to say, oh, I have all this stuff. The tone arm moves back and forth, and then I have this little handle here, and this little handle moves back and forth like this. That handle right there.
And what is that for?
This is the weight control of the reproducer. Diamond discs have to have more weight pressing into the record. 78 has to have less weight. So we're going to make the head lighter when it floats on the record. So we're going to push this to the back and make sure that the tone arm isn't all the way to the back. So now when you bring it over, we'll turn this down for play, like that. It's right there on the spindle shaft. That's the way it should be. And you always take the needle, hit the black part, and just kind of slide in to hit the grooves. I'll show you. Like that. You always close your lid, but I'm showing you.
Saint Peter, I'm standing at the golden gate. Open up the gates of glory. Oh, hurry up, Saint Peter, now, for I can't wait. Open up the gates of glory.
Now we've listened to that 78 and go, oh, that was a great song. But Grandma wants to hear the diamond disc. And she wants to hear Go Along Mule by Edison. Because that's what she used to tell her husband, is get along there, mule. So now we're going to take this needle out. We're going to rotate this out. Now what we're going to do is we're going to gently pull on the tone arm to pull it out like this. And then right here is the styli, or the diamond tipped needle for Edison Diamond disc. And then we're going to click it over. Now, Edison Diamond discs run at 80 RPM and 78s run at 78 RPM.
78-ish, actually.
78-ish. So we have 80-ish and 78-ish. 78-ish. You will not hear the difference of 2 RPM because the motor's going to fluctuate when the turntable's running, and it's going to go up and down a little bit. So you'll hear everything. So now you have that.
What do you do with the weight?
We pull the weight forward.
I found the cause of death. He learned I was a Republican and he's a Democrat. Oh, go along, you. Don't you roll them eyes. You can change.
Whoopsie.
Let me turn that off. I do that. These things are real light, and this is... So to repeat all this, let's say we finish, we'll go in reverse. I'm going to push the tone arm all the way to the back. Then I'm going to move the little handle all the way to the back to play 78, and I'm going to have the reproducer that tilts here. This piece locks out. There's a lock. It stops here. It stops here. We're going to set it in 78 RPM mode. We're going to input our steel needle. We're going to turn the machine on.
But that's a diamond disc you've got
Yep.
there.
You can't run it this way, and then it'll play the 78. Now you go, I want to play my diamond disc. No problem. We're going to gently pull out the tone arm. We're going to move the weight in. We're going to gently rotate. And you always want to make sure on Brunswick, because this is all pot metal, that it rotates freely. If this is binding, you should send it out for repair to make sure it pivots easily. Then you're going to bring it over here, turn on the diamond disc, turn it on, let it come up to speed. You see that little white thing going around? That's on my timing mark. And on, because this is a personal machine, I always have one of these old flat record dusters like this with a felt, and I just have it over here. Literally, if I have it in diamond disc mode, I don't want to chip that diamond styline needle. Those are very expensive to replace. So I just gently lay it down like that. And when we're done, we always just turn the machine on and let it run all the way down. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and that's my tip for the day.